Taking risk. If no pain, then no love. If no darkness, no light. If no risk, then no reward. It's all or nothing. In this damn world, it's all or nothing. Glennon Doyle Melton. And that's kind of the way that I look at risk nowadays, is that risk is a part of life. Risk reward can be broken down to, seemingly, small tasks that we do every day that we don't even think about. Getting out of bed in the morning. What are the consequences if you don't, right? Sometimes you feel like it's worth it. But, if you don't get up, then, the kids aren't going to make it to school, or you're not going to work, which means no income, which means no home, no food, so it can go, it can cover a multitude of subjects. So I say all that because when we talk risk and you talk risky, things that are risky that people think are risky, it's often just a misunderstanding or not necessarily fully comprehending what the other side of not taking a risk looks like. What is risk? Defining risk here at the beginning is very important because most don't have a healthy understanding. There are specific risks associated with doing anything in life, and the stock market is no different. The risk most people speak of when they talk about stocks comes from a place of fear, generally because they or someone they know did something stupid and then lost money. Generally, what is more accurate is that the behavior is risky. Walking along a sidewalk has its own inherent risks. You could still get hit by a car that swerves, but the chances are low. Do the same walking in the middle of the road at night, and the same could not be said. I think there's a joke somewhere in there about staying in your own lane, but I think you get the point. Most people start with trying to trade stocks on their own. No learning, no process, no plan, which was me. And that is risky. You are guaranteed to lose your money that way. You may get lucky, as I did, and make a windfall profit on your first trade. But did I keep it? I bet you can guess no. There is a better way, which is why I'm creating this course. Putting your money to work. One of my most favorite word combinations is calculated risk. In my opinion, everything we do is a calculated risk. Whether that is trading stocks, driving to the store, or swimming in the ocean. And it will greatly change the way you look at the world, even though you subconsciously do it every day. I get in my car and I drive to the store to get groceries because it saves me time, and I believe I will arrive and return safely, though I could get in an accident and die. I go golfing because it's fun. It challenges my mind, though I miss out on time with my family. I go surfing because I enjoy the experience and it's a great workout, though I could get bitten by a shark. I buy a stock because I believe it will go up and make me money, though I could lose money. Everything we do in life is a calculated risk, though we do not spend much time thinking about it. Even when we lose money on a trade that didn't work out, we exchange dollars for a lesson. You have a chance to learn from every single trade you make, though the losses make for the best teachers. You only lose when you do not learn. And honestly, that's really, really very true when you think about it. Like when good things happen, there's kind of this rah-rah moment, and you're excited for a little bit, and that kind of quickly wears off, but what are we well in? What do we really, really contemplate and think deeply about? It's when bad stuff happens, And if you can get past the why is me and get to the why is this happening to me, or is this happening for me? And you start to ask better questions. That's something Tony Robbins talks about, is that if you ask better questions, you're going to get better answers. And in the world of trading, it's very, very important to do because, and we're going to go deeper in all this stuff later on. So I don't want to go over overheads too quickly here, but essentially it is a numbers game. It's an odds game, but the difference is between, people like to call it gambling. Well, sure, but people go, professional poker player, technically they're gambling, but they may know that almost every time that they go to the casino, they're walking out with money. So just because you say something is gambling doesn't necessarily mean that automatically means that you have to lose money. So to put it in a different way, a poker player has a higher chance of making money than losing money. There's going to be times where they make money. There's going to be times where they lose money. They're not trying to make money every single time. What they're trying to do is make significantly more money when they win, and when they lose, they want to keep that small. And you do that by having a strategy, and by having a plan. And it's no different with stock trading, and you'll see that, there's certain things that you use to build strategies, and that you use that the market, the stock market, stocks, the way that they move, they inherently have, and they operate in a way for you to be able to take advantage of once you understand it. And then once you build a framework around it, then you can quickly see where, okay, I can see where the opportunity is. And then it comes down to how good is your strategy? How good are you at making decisions and being able to pull the trigger once, not necessarily emotions, but, emotions, they never go away. You'll never make emotions truly go away. Otherwise you'd be a robot. But pulling that trigger in the moment, being disciplined in your actions afterwards, it's the difference between people that make money and lose money. And it's really, really that simple. So let's go ahead and move on.